Cumin bow, 72 damage. That's not the best one I have, right? 74. Go. I think I got one over here, right? Or did I just imagine that? I think I might have imagined that one. Oh, I think I thought there was one over here, but he was up there on the road, wasn't he? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because we got... I missed that. 300 groschen for that one. Great. So, say, get hold of 3 Cumin helmets with face plates. Got it. Get hold of 3 suits of Cumin armor. Got it. So we're good. I could go through the locations, but I just don't need to. I have everything I need.
Yeah.
I think I'm misreading where I'm... Yeah, I think I just need to go this way. I think. I'm so confused. Okay, I think this is where I'm supposed to be. I hope. No, this looks good. Oh yeah, we're going in the right direction. There's the smoking building over there. I need to jump into a session, do a session of alchemy too. I've used up most of my potions. Oh, so I can have a wash in there. Hand over the armor.
I've got them. 3 full outfits.
What? Everything?
Of course, everything. What do you mean? All right. This one. This one. This one. There you go.
The whole bloody lot.
Well then,
Nice.
let's see how you look in it.
Good luck to you.
Good luck to you.
Oh. Is that it? It's a bit...
Ordinary? Are you serious? I got it straight from the fucking humans.
Oh, it's not exactly...
Are you serious?
terrifying, is it?
It's about as frightening as my aunt's speckled hen.
It just don't look much like a cumin to me.
Have any of you actually seen a cumin?
What? Do you mean close up?
Don't be daft.
Miramir's described them many times.
Everyone knows cumins are monstrous. They're barbarians. Pagans.
Whereas you look like a little boy playing at soldiers.
And just who the hell is Miramir?
He's a regular in my tavern. He works as a caravan guard, and he knows what he's talking about. He's been eye to eye with a cumin, and he's lived to tell the tale. You can ask him yourself.
So, I mean, so have I.
What do they know?
Oi, Henry. Take that ridiculous thing off before anyone sees you, eh?
I don't think it looks that bad. I think we look fine. Alright. And, frustratingly, I just lost a lot of stuff that I could sell. Because it literally just took them from me. Oh well. I mean, I have a lot of money anyway, so I don't think it really matters that much.
How about a bit of grub?
My humble greetings. How may I serve you?
I still look in the right state. I hear you've seen a real live cumin.
They tell me you've seen a lot of
God
cumin.
save you, Henry.
They say you'd recognize one even in the dark.
I certainly would. Buy me a drink and I'll tell you stories that will make your hair curl.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Thanks. What's your name anyway?
None of your concern.
That's nothing to you.
Anyway, not long ago, I was escorting a goods caravan all the way from Vienna. And all of a sudden, a terrible storm came down. Hail, lightning, snow, the works.
Snow. In summer.
Don't interrupt. Where was it? Oh, that's it, a storm.
Okay.
We straight off the path. Couldn't see the ground beneath our feet. And all of a sudden, we heard singing. In the distance,
That dude was on the
we saw
table.
a fire in the clearing, with malevolent creatures ranged around it, singing demonic songs.
These malevolent creatures didn't mind the snow. Wouldn't they have preferred to sing somewhere warm?
But be quiet. Anyway,
Be quiet.
as if in a trance, we walked towards the fire. And at that moment, we saw them. Were those hideous creatures monsters or demons, you ask? No. They were humans. And a bunch of infants, crying and sniffing.
So, someone was feeling the cold. I'd have been shivering too.
So someone was feeling the
Snow
cold.
doesn't do me any good, especially in summer.
And those devilish creatures were drinking the blood of babies.
Okay.
And fornicating with she-devils.
Mm-hmm.
We stood there paralyzed with fear until I, and I alone, managed to break out of the spell. I can tell you, I never ran so fast in my life. I was the only one to escape. Since that time, I've been able to do nothing but sit here.
Uh-huh.
I can't work since that awful shock. I'm probably still under the spell.
Yeah, undoubtedly.
Undoubtedly.
Probably a spell of laziness. Listen, Millimere,
Spell
what
of
you just said
laziness.
is Complete and utter bollocks from start to finish.
What the hell would you know about it, peasant?
I'm from fucking Scallis. I watched those bastards butchering my kith and kin with my own eyes.
You might have said that before. I could have saved the yarn for someone who'd appreciate it.
Where'd you get such silly ideas?
Where did you hear this nonsense? Who's been spreading all these rumours about how frightening the humans look?
Oh, the people from around these parts. Brown, the charcoal burner told me about them. He lives in the woods near here. Then there's Olener, the wife of the Talmberg fisherman. And young Vashek, a stable boy at the stud farm in Ushitz. He saw them too. See you later.
Wow. That was a complete and utter waste of time. Now I have to go speak to these guys in Talmberg. Okay. Alright. Well, you know what? It's getting late. I'm just going to go and sleep. Okay. We had a good sleep. Now we're on a mission. I guess we just go straight there. So what do we do? We can do 2 ways we can go. Back out this way and just hit the first right. It's probably the easiest way. Let's just do that. Although granted, I'm probably a bit early, honestly. Wait, was that the first right? Kind of. I think we're fine. Yeah, here we go. This way. You know, the rain doesn't look as bad like this. It looked a lot worse when I put the night potion on. The potion that lets me see it in the dark better and stuff. It just made it look really weird when I did that. Kind of nauseating, to be honest with you. But here it doesn't look so bad. Here it doesn't look so bad. Hey, perfect. Would you look at that? Alright. Man, when are they going to be awake? I guess now. Hi. Wait, he's not the spokesman. Am I going to lose rep for this?
God, you look terrible. Did someone attack you?
Oh. Yeah. Do you know anything about humans?
They say you know what humans look like.
I do. Once when I was going alone through the dark woods.
Mm-hmm.
That's of no interest to me.
But...
Look, save the tall tales to impress the wenches. I'm not interested.
Well, they're decked out in raven feathers because...
Well, so a black hen would do.
But that wouldn't have magical powers.
Right.
I like how we're just like, yeah, right, whatever. Like, nobody cares. Why do I still look like I've been in a fight? I have max health. Huh. I have max health. So why do I... Okay. I have max health and I had a night's sleep. I'm a bit confused as to why I'm looking so beaten up. Okay, talk to Olena and then talk to Vashek. Just ask me to get some feathers. No idea about that, but I'll head up to Talmberg now. We'll go speak to the individuals, and then we'll figure out what we need. Like, get raven feathers. Like, okay. Where exactly? But I might pick up all the clues first, or all the opinions first, and then we'll do the gathering of anything that we need to actually get hold of. Okay, and if I remember correctly, I think this person is over here. Is that alright? Yeah, right here.
Hey, who's there?
Nobody.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
They say you know about cumins.
They say you know about humans.
Fangs. They wear wolves' fangs to make themselves invisible in the dark. Then they can creep around like beasts of prey as sneaky as death.
That was quick.
Fangs. God be with you.
So glad that I came up. I mean, they're supposed to give me something. Get wolf fangs. Just sure, all of the easy stuff, huh? All of the easy stuff. So there's actually no quick way to get to where I need to be right now. What I could do is I could deal with the vicar first, which is actually probably what I will do. So I think I'm just going to run up here, straight into Uzitz, deal with the vicar, and then on the way back down we'll go to Vashek. Then we can just go straight back through the woods to where we need to be. I think that's the easiest.
Yeah.
Do not... Do not hit your head. Sorry, Henry. No. Ooh, hang on. Just when I said I needed lots of these. Yeah, I need to keep an eye out to a lot of the resources. I don't have them, like those, and I think poppies, right, are quite low at the moment. Need to keep an eye out and actually grab them. I need to visit some more of the forest gardens as well, don't I? Especially because right now I need to make a batch of potions again because I've just used them all. Talking about poppies, so here we go. Perfect. Alright. Do I need wormwood? Wormwood I think I have a lot of, right? 31. Not absolutely tons of it. Cool. Alright. Valerians I'm okay with. I'm okay for marigold too, but I'll grab some of those. What are we doing for sage? Oh, dandelions, a little bit low. They're more at the fly agaric. Eyebrights. Mint, nettle, poppies. Sage, I've got 100. I don't need sage. Fair enough. Wormwood, I've got a whole bunch now. Valerian, I definitely don't need Valerian. That's fine. Definitely do not. Not what I wanted to do, but while I have you, here, have some meat. I'll grab a few dandelions while we're at it. Alright.
Yeah.
Actually, a whole bunch of poppies around here. Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
I think I'm actually going to save it here before I deal with this guy. So I need some schnappies. There it is. I see some more poppies right here. Hi.
What do you want here, lad?
God save, Monsignor. My name's Henry, and I've been sent by Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Sir Hanush, And why is he sending you?
I'm to assist you in your search.
Oh, I see. How considerate of him. Well, you've come at the right time. I need someone who'll go unnoticed among the locals. I'm sure Sir Hanush told you what I'm doing here.
He said
Absolutely.
you're looking for heretics?
Exactly. I'm seeking out the sores that inflict the body of the church. The rash of heretics. Waldensians. Dangerous heretics, one and all.
Well, we definitely want to get rid of those. What can I do to help?
How can I help you then?
Excellent. Let's get right to the point, Henry. I know how to get to where the heretics congregate.
And what's stopping you from going there, sir?
That is to say, I know in theory. The crux of the matter is this. We caught a heretic in Gutenberg who told us of the heretics in Uschitz. Regrettably, by the time he got around to describing their meeting place, he was already raving and hardly coherent.
I see. So do you know where they meet up, or don't you?
Possibly. His account was confused, to say the least. I have a record somewhere here. Can you read, boy?
Absolutely, of course I can.
Naturally, Father. Otherwise, Sir Hanush wouldn't have sent me.
I see. It's a good thing at least the servants of the nobility are getting a suitable education. Some of their own offspring can hardly write their own names. Here's the record of the interrogation. From what I can make out, his description of the route starts at the local tavern. Once you've found something out, come back and see me.
I'll do my best, Father.
Okay. Heretic's testimony. Super. Will the locals trust me?
Well, I'm not from Uschitz exactly, so I don't know how well they'll accept me.
That's good, because the last thing I need is one of these local good-for-nothings. I can't trust a single one of them. And they don't trust me either. But you're an ordinary lad with a likable face, if a bit simple-looking. You'll have a much better chance of learning their secrets.
You flatter me, Monsignor. Very well, then.
Okay. Do you have any suspects?
Are there any suspects?
Everyone is a suspect. You can be sure of that. But I'll know more after I finish the interrogations.
Why do you think there are heretics here?
How did you conclude there are heretics here?
We caught one in Gutenberg. He confessed to everything, including meeting up with others in Uschitz a few times.
And that was all he told you?
By the end, all his strength had left him, so he couldn't even put together a list.
I expect you put him to torture.
I'm guessing he didn't speak willingly.
Of course not.
Little wonder his strength deserted him in the executioner's clutches. It's a pity. He might have known more.
My lad, guard your tongue. It's unwise to question the ways of Mother Church. Heretics are a canker on the body of the Church. Do you know what's to be done with such an ulcer? You take the hot iron to it and burn it out. It may hurt. It hurt me too, to have to cause the man to suffer. But it had to be done for the well-being of the Church.
Who are the... how do you say that? Voldesons?
Who are these Waldensians?
Waldensians, I'm sorry.
Really? Then you've either not been paying attention in church, or the parish priest in Ratai is too idle to read out the bishop's missive to the congregation.
Uh-oh.
Both possibilities are equally disturbing, but I'll allow you the benefit of the doubt, and assume it's the latter. But to answer your question, it's a heretical sect.
I gathered that much. But what form does the heresy take?
Look, boy, I don't have time right now to embark on theological disputation. Besides which, it's not something you need concern yourself with. Suffice it to say, they are heretics.
Very well, Monsignor.
I'll be going then.
I'll get working on it, sir.
God be with you, my son.
Super. Okay. Alright. So, we got a little bit of work to do here. Get rid of the vicar. Find the Valdasian congregation. The vicar gave me testimony of a tortured heretic. That should help me find the heretic's assembly place. Alright. Sir?
Good health to you.
I require a bed. Permanently.
How about...
You.
Super.
Farewell.
Bye. Lady, please. Thank you. Alrighty, let's read this book, shall we? Okay. Did refuse to give testimony, whereupon executioner was instructed to encourage him to do so by the performance of arts. I like the way it says by the performance of arts. I mean, who we kidding here, right? They tortured this poor guy. Okay, he did finally respond to a query as to the place of assembly of the other heretics known to him, that they did meet in the township of Uzitz. And he has to elaborate who they were and in what house. He fell into silence. Okay. Okay. Thus spoke the heretic. I began my pilgrimage in Uzitz, a den of inquiry, where the people were drinking and fornicating, so I left that corrupt place at once. And at once I saw another abomination, the temple of the bride of the Antichrist, with the proud Babylonian tower. I went past it quickly towards the rising sun. I left the village. I came upon a crossroads. And I didn't know which way to go, so I fell on my knees and prayed. And my prayer was heard, for the finger of Christ rose from the ground to show me the right path. On I went, through this sinful land, and suddenly I heard the sound of a 1,000-headed crow at work. And I saw their queen and their towers. Alright. I journeyed further on, and all at once there rose from the ground the jaws of the behemoth, and his broken teeth jutted up to the heavens like the tombstones of the Moabites. So I went through the mouth of the beast, and by the road I saw the abode of the apostles, Peter and Andrew. I was hungry, so I took the fruits of their labor and filled my belly. Then I left the house and saw two widows weeping and kneeling. Keying? I don't know. I wept with them, and they let me sleep in their shadow. Ugh, my word. Okay. Of course, that didn't highlight anything on the map, did it? I gotta figure it out from this. So, okay, so he left the village towards the rising sun. Okay. When I left the village, there was a crossroads. So... Oh yeah, this doesn't give me the this doesn't give me the direction, the compass points. Okay. So, I guess we assume that straight up is north. I think the sun rises in the east, right? So that would technically be over this direction. Yeah, but there's no crossroads here. There's potentially a crossroad there. Okay. Oops. Ah, where'd it go? Ah, there. I went past it towards the rising sun. Okay. Crossroads in which way to go. If I may use the prayer, some fingers crossroads from the ground to show the right path. Heard the sound of 1,000-headed crowd. I said crow first time, I meant crowd. Of 1,000-headed crowd at work. And I saw the Queen and their towers. So he crosses a river at some point. I mean, this way there's no bridges at all. Okay. Yeah, so he said to start at the tavern. So that's where I'm guessing that we start, right here. I went... Okay. So I left that tricky place once. And at once I saw another abomination. Temple of the Bride of the Antichrist. With the proud Babylonian Tower. I went past it quickly towards the rising sun. Suggesting he did go this way. East. If this is east, in fact, which I'm hoping it is. But I don't see a crossroad here. Where is this? What the hell? Like, am I seriously supposed to be able to figure this out from this extremely cryptic messaging in here? Like, my word. To start with, when he leaves the village, he finds a crossroad. There aren't any except this one. So there's a crossroad right here. There's a crossroads there. There's a crossroads up here. And that's it. He said he went towards the rising sun, which would have been, in theory, this way. Like, this way. Right? Am I going nuts? So, it can't be this, because this would be south. This I would consider as north. But if he goes east, there's nothing. No crossroads. Because the first thing he gets to when he leaves the village is a crossroad. And then he ends up at some kind of establishment, which also isn't him, and there's a couple of odd bits here and here. And then at some point he crosses a bridge. Well, there's not many bridge crossings. The only advice he gave him was to start at the local tavern. Prisoner in Kuttenberg. Now, hold up. Am I getting this confused again? I think the victor's coming to supervise his own estate, so Hanish wants me to get rid of him. See him back off to Prague. Okay. There's a heretic, prisoner in Kuttenberg. Well, Kuttenberg's not a place we can actually go to, right? It's like a... Yeah. It's one of them places that's off the world somewhere, so we can't even go there anyway. So I went through the mouth of the beast. By the side of the road, I saw the abode of the apostles Peter and Andrew. I was hungry. I took the fruits of their labors and filled my belly. Then I left the house and saw two widows weeping. Further along the edge of the world, and saw the ribs of the great Leviathan washed up by the seas. By the edge of the world. So is he talking about this? There's no, like, abodes here, though. There's no buildings. And I saw two bridges over the river Jordan. The devil tempted me and tried to lure me into the one on the right. The vicar did then state that his death was surely the work of Lucifer. Okay. Was guarded by men of straw. Okay. Okay. I journeyed farther on once until the rose. There rose from the ground the jaws of the behemoth. Okay. I went past it quickly towards the rising sun. Okay. So when I left the village, so I'm wondering if it's like in the wording. So when I left the village, I think it's basically saying take a left. Came upon a crossroads, I didn't know which way to go, so I fell to my knees. Everything rose from the ground to show me the right path. So it's like, leave the village, take a left, take a right. On I went through the sinful land, and suddenly I heard the sound of a 1,000-headed crowd at work. And I saw their queen and their towers. Queen and their towers. I journeyed on further, and all at once, I was on the ground, the jaws of Behemoth. Blah, 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 blah. Yep. So I went through the mouth of the beast. I'm guessing that means you just kind of go straight if there's a turn in the road. Then I left, so it's like straight through, then take a left. Let them sleep in the shadow, okay, further on the edge of the world. Then I saw 2 bridges over the river Jordan. The devil tempted me to lure me to the right one, but I saw through his deception and went against his will. So that means you take a left. So let's try and figure this. Okay, so if that's right, which it probably isn't, but we'll see. So we're going past the church towards the sun. So I'm guessing we're heading east out of the village. So we take a left, then a right, and then and straight forwards. So does that make sense? So we get the village. So we're heading out. Does this count as a turn? Is this my left, or is this just straight? Or do I go left here, then right here? So like left here, right here. Yeah. And then, oh, but there's no straight through. Oh wait, there's a turn here. So it'd be left here, then right here, then straight through here. That would make sense. Because we're not going right, we're just going straight through. And then what did it say? So we went left, right, straight through. Blah, blah, blah. I then left the house. Okay. So I better go left again. But I saw through his deception, and went against his will. So that's either telling me that I need to go through or I need to go left. Tempted me to me into the one on the right. But I saw through his deception and went against his will. So that would be what? Another left and then a straight through. So we're here. Left and then straight through up here. But here's the... But if this counts as a turn, so it'd be left up here. Then right and straight through. And then... this one would have been the right over the water. Or the left, but then he said he went straight through. So then it'd be like... there. right there, I guess. I think. It's guarded by men of straw. I saw through his deception and went against his will. So it's like it's right there. So apparently it's right on the last through. Then I saw 2 bridges over the River Jordan, and the devil tempted me to go to Louis on the one on the right. But I saw through his deception and went against his will, so he didn't go on the right one. Start with that right turn over the water. Because I still think that some of this other stuff is relevant too, like over the river. So I think we still need to look for a river. Although 1,000-headed crowd at work. And what the hell is that? Alright, you know what? Let's just not do that. Let's do this. Ah, you're fine, Henry. Stop complaining. Alright. So now this, of course, is complete garbage. Yeah. No, I'm just thinking. Because I mean, any of these could be considered a left turn, couldn't they? Because in theory, this could be your left turn. That's your right turn. That's just straight through. So what was it? It was like left, right, straight through. Left, right. Straight through. Then it'd be left. And then straight through. So it'd be like left, right, straight through. Left. Straight through. No, there's no bridge up here. There's no water up here. I can't see it being there. I still think it's this one. Because that takes us right to the bridge here. Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
You know what? We're going to wing this and see what happens. Okay, so there's my left.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Right? I guess. Some beehives. Hold up. I heard the sound of 1,000-headed crowd at work, and I saw their queen and their towers. These have queens. And they go buzz. They sound like 1,000 crowd. 1,000-headed crowd. So we found... Yeah. Okay, so maybe... Okay, maybe. Would this be somebody's house? This dude must have been really high. Like, really high. To think this was a house. Like, he must have been proper delirious.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm still sort of going here. So I think we were right. I think we were left, then right. So we were left, then we were right, past the bees. Then we were straight through. Then I was left again. Okay. I saw 2 bridges over the river. And I was straight through. So this would be the straight through, although weird that he would be referring to it now as straight through. There's my river, potentially. Even though I think it's more of a lake. But, you know. Oh, look, 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 look. The straw... The straw guards. Is that the bridge? Oh, look, 2 bridges. So would this one technically be the left one? I think that's the straw. The straw thingies. The things made of straw. Was the straw thing the end? Yes, there was. The gateway to the Garden of Paradise, abundant with foliage. It was guarded by men of straw. Okay. Well, there's some there too. Oh, and there's some up there too. Aha! Here we go. What is this?
Seems I've found it.
Hey. So it was the left right thing was basically telling us where to go. Cool. Wooden cross. Pick it up.
A cross, nicely carved. Someone in the village might recognize it.
That they might, my boy. Cool. Okay. Wait, that's you see Eyebright. Ah, Wormwood. Thought I saw Eyebright then for a second. I need Eyebrights. Dandelion, Wormwood. Damn. Okay. I actually need Eyebrights. We're a bit low on them. Okay, cool. Wow, that was awesome. Nice one. So it was all the way out here, somewhere around here. I think this little clump of trees here. I think it's right here. All right. Find out who owns the cross from the assembly place. Something tells me this is going to stir up a bit of trouble.
Yeah.
Ah, look, the straw guards essentially started here as well, potentially.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How am I still discovering stuff? I thought I discovered stuff already. I'm all the way up here, really? I think I need to go that way. Cool. What's going on here? What in the hell is this? Okay. Looks like a bit of a scuffle went on in here, wasn't it? Okay. Ah, yeah, here we are. This is the ruins we passed before. I know where. Okay, good. This way then. We were on the right track. I reckon we try the tavern. That seems to be the most likely place that we're going to find some information. Wow, I really need to spend some time alchemying. I'm almost out of schnappies. Alright. Oh, that storm sounds so good.
What happened to your clothes? If you were robbed, you should report it.
I'm just a little dirty. What's... The cross.
I'm looking for the owner of this cross. Do you happen to know whose it is?
No. I don't. But why not ask the priest? He blesses all the crosses in the village.
Thanks. I'll ask him.
Goodbye.
The village folk said you consecrate the crosses they keep at home.
Indeed I do. Why do you ask, Hal?
I was just wondering if you could remember who owns this one.
I could, but I might not want to tell you.
Why?
People said they saw you talking with a vicar. They're afraid that Sir Hanu sent you here to help him.
That isn't really true.
That's not how it is.
And how is it?
Sir Hanu sent me to find out what he wants, and to get him out of here if possible.
Well, then we share the same interest. But I'd still prefer it to end with nobody burned at the stake.
Me too.
You and me both.
That's good to hear. Where did you find the cross?
Let's do a deal. I'll tell you where I found it, and you tell me whose it is.
Very well. Tell me.
I found it in the woods. It looked like people met there. There were other things, candles, a cloth, and so on.
Damn it. That really does seem like...
That the vicar is right to be looking here. Surprised me, too. So whose is it?
The cross is definitely the Bowers, I remember that. But that just can't be. I can't believe it. If they really are heretics, though...
What do you want to do?
I don't know. But I'll do anything in my power to prevent a heretic witch hunt taking hold here.
So that'll be it for this episode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.